right, next up we are going to be doing an eyebrow wax. I have my supplies over here. I have cleanser oil, some 2x2s to apply it and to take that off. I have a ruler, a pencil sharpener, a brow brush, a tweezer, a scissor, orange wood stick applicators, and wax strips. And over here off to the side, I have hard and soft wax. I'm going to be using my soft wax today. My client has signed her wax release form, so we are good to go. There's been no excess sun exposure, no tanning beds, no medication that would stop me from working on this client with wax today. Cleanse the entire area above the brow, through the brow, in the center, and underneath. Next, I'll use a minimal amount of oil over that entire same area as mentioned previously. We're going to cleanse, oil, and remove excess oil. So now I'm going to come in with a dry gauze and wipe all of that oil away. I'm now going to remove the lid of my lip liner, and I'm going to sharpen this before and after I use it. Use my ruler here. The innermost line goes at the point where the upper lid becomes the bottom lid, that kind of peak of the almond. Your lines are going to go all the way through the brow so that I can see it below and above. My outermost line is a diagonal from the corner of the nose to the corner of the eye. Corner of the nose, corner of the eye. Can you look straight up at the ceiling, please? And my third line is going to go on the outside of the iris, the colored portion of the eye. Go ahead and close. Now what these lines symbolize is the innermost portion of the brow. Anything in here you would ideally take off. The corner line here, this is the outermost portion of the natural shape of the brow. Anything that's beyond here we would take off. And the third line here at the outside of the iris is the line that's signifying where the arch would be. Now this line, you'll notice, is typically too far in. Everybody is different here, but a lot of individuals it's a little bit further out. So put your markings in place, and then it's important to talk with your client and see what their preference is and what they'd like to have done. I am now going to sharpen the liner again so that I can have that sanitary. And now I can replace the cap. Now I just need to barbicide wipe the exterior. So today we are doing a cleanup of the brows. We are going to take the hair that's inside here, there's just a few, and we're going to follow the arch that she has and make sure that we have a uniform finished point. She doesn't have anything that grows beyond these points here. Now with the length of her brows, there's nothing that needs to be trimmed. But if I were to, I'm going to use my brow brush. I'm going to comb that hair down, and I would take anything that's outside of this shape here. I'm not going to hold this up straight into the air. I'm going to comb it all the way down, and outside of the shape I would take anything I feel needs to come off. Same thing for the top. I would comb this all the way up and then take anything that's outside. If you comb this straight into the air, you're going to take those hairs much too short through the center of the brow. I'm going to bring my camera with me because I can't tell what you guys can see right now. I'm now going to test the temperature of my wax. I dipped into the container, always wipe the back off. And I'm going to come out here, test the temperature on the inside of my wrist so that I know what that client is going to feel. The temperature feels good. Bring that over there. Dip into the wax pot, wipe the back off. And now always holding the skin tight. I'm going to start in the center. Applying the wax in the direction of hair growth. In the center, it grows basically straight out. So we apply the wax straight up. Have your wax strip. Now I'm not going to rub back and forth so much that I create friction.